excited about getting new team members. Be excited and cheer each other on to success. Be the brand champion, because that's what we are. You have to be all in. And even if you don't have a lot of money to get a fantastic wardrobe, it's okay. Like I said, sales directors, we wear the same exact thing. I wore this yesterday, right? Except for I do have some breast pants because I was leaking a little bit last night. Oh, geez. But other than that, that's all I changed. I did change my underwear, sorry. I know you're looking at me. But if you don't have the wardrobe, it doesn't matter. You have to dress for success. You know you have that fantastic skirt that makes you look curvaceous. Wear it every day, day in and day out. All of my assistants, and I have this huge walk-in closet with tons of clothes, but being a mom of just a 4-month-old, my body's a little bit weird, and things aren't in the right places where they belong. That's why Spanx are my favorite friend. And so, I stick with the same outfit day in and day out, because it makes me feel sexy and sassy, but very confident. And that's okay. I can wash it every night. But that's what you want to do. Dress for success. Be all in it. If you haven't gotten a compliment lately on your hair, your nails, your makeup, you need to do something about it. Go onto our In Touch website and do your own virtual makeover and look. That's how I realized I should go a little bit darker in my hair. I should cut a little bit, because I wanted to make sure I was always on trend. If you don't know how to be on trend, read our trend report. Go and read some magazines and have some fun and experiment. Be excited about it. Gloria Mayfield Banks says, if you haven't had a compliment on your hair, either dye it, cut it, perm it, or get some more of it. And that is so key. You've got to be able to personalize your website. Do you guys have a picture next to your website? If you don't, get one. So proud of that's when my team member. There you go. And I tell you, I got a new team member just 2 weeks ago because of my picture. When she pulled up my zip code, everyone had that generic rose on their picture, but I was the only one that had a picture on mine. And sure enough, she ended up signing just because of my picture. And so, you really have to customize everything. Do you have business cards on you everywhere you go? Even in the morning, I work out with a stroller strides group, which is really fun, with my little ones. And in my stroller, I've got my business cards. And, and I always go with a fluffery, flowery sort of tank top with a little bit of mineral powder and just a little bit of mascara. Even though I know I'm going to just smear it right off and sweat it off, I still go dress for success in that right environment. And I'm always having a business card. My husband has my business cards in his wallet. I've got them in my diaper bag, the car console, everywhere I go. I even have them tucked into my bra right now. And so, I probably won't give those out because they're probably going to be wet. But are you ready for success? Are you ready to be dressed at all times so that when the opportunity approaches you, you can do something about it? Have you ever been to a store and this woman makes an impact on you, and you think, oh, I should have talked to her, but I'm in my jeans or I'm in my sweatshirt. Not that you can't be in your jeans, but, are you sugar sharp and dressed to the top? And Mary Kay was so excited about how we presented ourselves. What does your voicemail sound like? This is what mine sounds like. Hi there, fabulous. You've reached Pink Cadillac Senior Sales Director Ashlee Crook with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I am so delighted that you called. Please leave me your name, your number, and your phone number, and your product orders, and how I can make you feel fabulous today. Thanks, and make it a great day. It was fast, it was quick, and I made them feel good. In fact, we went to Newport last year, my husband and I, and we bought a biplane ride to go for Martha's Vineyard, and we called him with our credit card, and the guy called back to confirm. He left the message. He said, wow. I do feel fabulous. I don't know who you are, but here's your confirmation number for your credit card. And sure enough, when I pulled up with my Mary Kay card, he goes, oh, I've been wanting to meet who you are. And I was a celebrity there in this little, airplane dock. And because I'm a brand champion, it's okay to initially go right up to someone and say, I'm the Mary Kay gal. I'd love to be your beauty consultant. It's all right that, some of us feel like we have to establish a friendship before we can even offer them a facial. That's silly. You know what? If we had water to give somebody, why wouldn't anybody want to take water? If we had some amazing opportunity, just like she was talking, or Betty Gilpatrick was saying, the ticket, if I have this beautiful, or no, it was Diaz, the present. you know, if I give it to you, we'll use it every day. It's okay if people think, oh, well, she's the Mary Kay lady. You know, in fact, in my husband's community, we all got together, the wives when the guys were out on deployment. He was out for 8 months last year. And with 2 babies. And, you know, my Mary Kay business, I had so many excuses that it could have held me back. But I am the CEO of my business. And if I don't do it, my husband's not going to do it for me, my 3-year-old's not going to do it for me, and my senior sales director's not going to do it for me. I'm the only one that can make a difference. So we're sitting at this big picnic, and one of the girls goes, oh, who is the XO's wife? And they said, oh, she's over there. And we said, why? Because she said it in kind of a sheepishly way. And she said, well, my husband warned me not to talk to her. And we're like, oh, why? She said, oh, she's the Mary Kay lady. She said, if anybody gets in front of her, they instantly buy thousands of dollars. And they all the ladies started cracking up. That's not the XO, it's Ashlee right there. She goes, oh my gosh, I just set up a play date with her. I'd already gone to her. And she didn't even know it. Because what I was going to do is I was going to call her and say, hey girl, you know, when you come over, I'm going to pay for you. Okay? Because I'm just so excited. I love what I do. And it's okay to be that Mary Kay. You know, even if it's positive or negative, any kind of attention with Mary Kay is a good thing because we can turn anything into a positive situation, right?
That's
because
right.
we are the CEOs of our business. We're the ones that are going to make the difference. Plow to success with that. You know, Mary Kay always said that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. And when you are reaching your people's needs, whether it be your team members or your customers, the customers are going to be your future team. Listen to them. Don't overtalk them. Don't tell them all the things that Mary Kay has done for you. Listen to how Mary Kay can do what they can do for them. And so when you learn that art of when that woman sits across you, oh man, I really have bad acne and I have low self-esteem, or I've got a prom coming up, or I've got this special event. Let me help you with that. I'm your Mary Kay lady. At the very beginning of every class, I always tell my women what to expect. I say, okay, great. I just want you guys to know, at the very beginning, 3 things I want you to get for you. 1, I want you to totally fall in love with me, because I'm awesome, and I'm going to give you great service. And I want you to also fall in love with our product. This is the #1 best-selling skincare brand, and we just love what we have. And it's just some amazing things. The number 2 thing I want you to get is share this opportunity with other people at your follow-up. I want you to have the same hostess credits as so-and-so is today. And the 3rd thing is I want to give you choices. You know, Mary Kay gave me choices. It gave me the opportunity for my husband to leave his career in the submarine force for a $40,000 pay cut. And without Mary Kay, I wouldn't have been able to do that. And I tell them that right up front. And then when we get to the middle part where we do foundations, we always take a break and I say, let's go around the table. Tell me, let's make sure she doesn't have a head neck look, because your face represents me. And I don't want you walking out here looking like Elvira, okay? Because I want them to be able to say, oh, Ashlee Crook, she's my Mary Kay lady. And so I'm training my my customers from the get-go. And I say it over and over again. Okay, so Betty, let's see, do you have a head neck look? Okay, no, what do you girls think? Okay, great, because your face is representing me. I want you to be able to say with pride, Ashlee Crook, she's my Mary Kay lady. I say it over and over and over again, because I am the Mary Kay lady. And it's okay if you are the Mary Kay lady, because I'm not going to steal your customers, you're not going to steal my customers, because we have integrity, right? And do you know that we only have 10% of the market? That means 90% of the women out there aren't on Mary Kay. Holy cow, that's a feeding frenzy for all of us. Don't get your panties in a wrinkle. If someone takes your customer or something happens, it's okay. That one person is not going to make the difference. I promise you, I know when you're first a brand new beauty consultant, that happens. It's like the end of the world. You want to crawl into your Oldsmobile Tornado and cry on your steering wheel. And I've done it a couple times. But the difference is, you're the CEO. The CEO wouldn't be upset if one of his top executives got taken by another company, right? If he cried too much, he wouldn't have a job in a couple of weeks, because he'd let it influence him. And that's, you're going to have emotions. Keep them in check. My favorite quote is, think like a man. Think like a man. Work like a dog. And act like a lady. When you think like a man, none of our husbands or sweethearts or brothers or any man that you know, if somebody had a cancellation with them, you would not hear them going, oh, she doesn't like me, and I called her like 3 times. I text messaged her and she didn't get, and I just don't understand. And I cleaned up my house, and I'm wearing these uncomfortable Spanx on, and I could have been shopping. Martha told me I could go lunch. All these things that you could have would've. Our men would have said, oh well, I can go golfing. Oh well, I'll watch some TV. Oh well, I'll do something else. But you know what? You know how the next part is? You think we work like a dog. When that happens, you say, oh well, I'm gonna go make some booking calls. Oh well, I'm gonna go out to the mall because I look fantastic. In fact, I was 9 months pregnant in Pacific Grove, California, and I booked and coached the skincare class. And I waddled up to the front door, one bag, set it down, next bag, set it down, because I wanted to have everything ready so that when I knocked on the door, she opened it, everything would be there. So it took me 2 trips, and I'm standing there, huge belly, knock on the door, she splits the blinds open and looks at me. My eyeball saw her eyeball. And she closes it. I never answered the door. Now, I'm going to tell you, my emotions did get to me, especially with those hormones. So, I grabbed my bag and waddled back to my car, went back up, got my other bag and waddled back to my car. And I drove around the corner so she couldn't see me, and I cried hard. And I thought, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'm about to have a baby, and my husband is in and out to see, what am I doing? But then this resolve came in, and I thought, I'm the CEO, I'm gonna have frustrations, and my director told me that I was gonna have frustrations, and I thought, I'm dressed up, I got product in the bag, I'm gonna do something about this, because I wanna make a story. You know, you don't have a story until something goes wrong. And if I had let my emotions get to me, I wouldn't even be able to tell you this story, right? But I got out of my car, I drove down 2 more blocks, which was this main street down in Pacific Grove, and I took my satin hands in hand and a couple extra on my arm to sell, and I went to every single storefront, and I gave the ladies working at the counter a satin hands treatment. And sure enough, I got 2 bookings out of there, 1 personal team member, and I sold all the satin hands off on my arm. They don't know what has happened to you beforehand. When you walk into your skincare classes, it doesn't matter if your dog died, if your car blew up, if your kid was got his finger stuck in something, and it doesn't matter. You go in, hi, I am so delighted to be here with you. And that's okay. In fact, when I picked up one of my cars, I don't know, my girls did not even know it, but I had completely totaled my car that morning. Like, Mary Kay car crashed, gone. And all the girls were coming that night to the dealership to come help me pick up my next car. And they had no clue. My neck was so sore. I was like, on edge. But I came in, I picked up that car, and it didn't matter. I didn't need to tell them, oh my gosh, I've just gone in a head-on collision and completely totaled my car. My little one was in there. And all the things, the dramas that had happened, they came because they were part of something bigger. They were part of earning that car, and it was our unit's victory. And it didn't matter. I was a brand champion. And so I showed up with some ibuprofen pumped in my system, and I had a good time. And you know what? By the end of the night, I didn't even remember that I had a head-on. And the company was so fantastic. Are you the brand champion in your business? I'll end by telling you this quote that I absolutely love. There's an old saying, champions don't become champions in the ring. They are merely recognized there. That's true. If you want to see where someone develops into a champion, look at her daily routine. Former heavyweight champion Joe Frazier started, you can map out your fight plan or your life plan, but when the action starts and you're down to your reflexes, that's where the road work shows. If you've cheated on in the dark of morning, you're getting found out under the bright lights. And boxing is a good analogy for leadership development because it's all about the daily preparation. Even if you have your personal natural talent, you have to prepare and you have to train to be successful. I challenge you to hand out 3 business cards every day because you are the Mary Kay lady in your community. And I cannot wait to see you as a sales director by my side, and we'll do some dances across that stage. Have an amazing career conference.